say exclusive. So don't catch what I want to know. Listen this. This is the real style. No one no be style. Boy, I teach time me have them girl a freestyle with me.
I accidentally deleted my video. So what we're doing is we're making the other side to this earring. So this is where we ended off last time. So I had to do another video because I accidentally deleted it, but I want to try to keep it under 30 minutes, so it's all good. So this is perfect. So I'm gonna go down right in the middle of the bead there. So I usually just to keep it from bunching up too much, I do 3 or 4 beads. Some people do 2, but I find when I do 2, it gets too bunchy and doesn't look nice and straight. Some are real deadly beaters. She's a mentor of fans of Miss Kitty. She know if you know la 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 la. Girl, where you come from? She say Christiana na na. She slack like Madonna na na. That girl ya blow me mind, skip me heartbeat. Let me fit talk to my mama. Easy me say me style, easy fi catch. Me random so cool, let me freeze you to death. Easy me say me style, easy. Girls are Google me name fans that tweet me again. Easy me say me style, easy fi catch. So that's. Let me freeze you to death. So just carry on until you tack it down all the way down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we tacked down that. Now we're going to the last row. So we just need all turquoise beads and then 4 black right there. Alright, so got the beads on there. So now we're gonna go down. Now tack it down. Tack all the way down till you get to the other side. I'll be back. So here we go, last little tap down. So now we're going to close these up here. So we're going to come up here and then come up through this black bead. Ooh. Accidentally went through the next blue. Wouldn't want that. Okay, so come through there, maybe about 3 beads. 3 beads to fill that little gap. Just need to go through the first one. This is my Instagram friend, LawGiver the Kingston, Queen's Street.
like, subscribe, share his videos. Good, awesome talent there. So go up that way for the next row. So it should be maybe 5. I'll try that. Yep. And then just keep doing that, keep filling that gap. Whatever, fill the gap and tack them down. This way your design is symmetrical. And then you just have to fill in the gaps later, see? Keep your work even on each side. It works well with the horse-eye cabochons. Yeah, one time I had a pair of earrings like this that I made for myself, and I was at work, and this guy at the restaurant, he wanted to buy my earrings off of me. He asked if I had any more, but I said no, just the ones I'm wearing. I don't have any on me. And he's like, I want to buy those. And I was like, well, these are my earrings I'm wearing for work. And he's like, that's okay. He's like, I want to buy them. So he kept bugging me to buy them, so I ended up selling them to him. That was kind of weird. He was trying to buy the poppy that I made too, but I was like, no, that's mine. I'm wearing that one. Sorry. So, you get it, you know. Then you close this one, then you go onto this side and do the same on that side, and I'll be back. Alright, so down to the last fill in here. So we go tack it all down here. So all right. Now the next step is to attach the rhinestone band. So rather than measuring around and cutting it off, I don't cut it until we're done tacking it all the way around. So I come up about half the width of the rhinestone, and then this works well with the bigger rhinestones if it's not too hard. But if it's harder, then you just melt it a little bit with a lighter. Kind of need your pliers for this. Just put it through there like that. And then you go down. And then tack down in between each rhinestone here. Make sure it's not tangled up back there, and then so do that all the way around. All the way around. Make sure it's tight. Okay, so do that all the way around. All the way around, around. Sew it down every rhinestone. And then when we get about up to here, I'll come back. Okay, so obviously it's gonna be right here. So now come up where that would be, tack down right about there. Put the needle through that again. Gotta be careful you don't poke the rhinestone out. Do.
Respect, honesty, stability, love and loyalty. She
so tack that the rest down there.
She found the cool stove when the pot a bubble. When me need her, she did it on the double. So anybody want to look you up a look trouble. From day one, she did it and she not leave me side.
Bending my needle, but it's right. Okay. So that's that, and then you just trim that all the way around, and I'll be back. Okay, so get a piece of plastic, hot glue that behind there. And then put it on something flat. There's my hot glue pad here, so it doesn't stick. So there you go. Make it nice and firm. Then you trace it out on some backing. And then you cut it out. Cut it out. So. Okay, so we have our backing here. So we're gonna put it same spot up there, so about right here. So what I do is put the middle there, so mark it. So take a tack and poke the hole there where that, and just kind of wiggle it so it's a bit wide there, see? And you take your scissors, slice a little opening there for this to go through. So that'll be there. And then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue right there. So we put the glue behind there. Kind of make sure it's straight. Now, depending which side you need, so you want it to match up with this, so you would put the post on the top of there, see, like that, so that the little spikes could be together, or that way, because if you put it that way, they'll be facing the same way. So try put it mirror image, and then glue those two pieces together, only putting the glue here because you're gonna sew this edge down anyway, so we just need glue in the middle. So we got the glue on there. So we're gonna push it on there while you could still move it around while it's still hot. Slide it into place where it needs to be. Just making sure it's all covered up at the back. So, yeah. So, and then just trim off any excess. And now we're gonna do the edging. Just this fancy edging here. So we got our glass beads here. And I'm just gonna pick out the beads that I need, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got that ready now. Start at the top. And then just pull this back and go behind here, just to hide the knot. So we put one seed bead, then the smallest, and then another seed bead, and go width is about one rhinestone, so come back and then go up. Don't worry about this one, we're gonna come back down in the end and tack it behind. So pull a little snug. So you add the crystal bead and then another seed bead spacers. So right about there. Okay, so and then come up. All right, so I'll be back when I get to the next size. Okay, so now transitioning to the next size up, which is this guy here. Don't forget to pick up one seed bead. So that's about right there. Same way. Let me come up. Pull snug. And then we're going to do that 3 more times. Or wait, oh, 2, 3, 4 more times. And I'll be back. Okay, so now we're up to the next bigger size, which is this dude here. Forget to pick up the spacer bead. Let's see how wide that is. So we're gonna do that 3 times. Okay, so come up. Go snug. One more. And always make sure your bead isn't cut or cracked, because you don't want it to cut the thread. So if it's cut or cracked, then use a different bead. So we're getting down to the bottom. Okay, so we got that. Okay, now we're going to the jumbo. Yeah. Snug as you can. Come back up. Okay, so we're at the center. So what I'm gonna do is if it gets tangled, just pull it back. Sometimes if you wax your thread, it'll help prevent it from tangling up. My baby Z always eats my beeswax. I know she's a little bee. She's a little busy bee, so she eats the honey. She eats the beeswax. She chews it like bubblegum. But anyways, we're going to continue this design all the way up on this side until we get to the top, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at the last. Put that on there. Okay, so I got it on. Now I go through the back. And then go through. Okay, you come through, then step down there. Go back.